Oh, it's my age, I'm just getting old. It's just an age thing. Now you may have heard yourself say that many times before. So is age just a number when it comes to achieving a body transformation? What sort of barriers is there going to be? What sort of barriers do we have to face and what do we have to overcome to make sure age is just a number? Now, I wanted to think about the language that we use to ourselves and how we think the aging process affects our transformation. So we tend to ache more from age, that's what we think. We ache more. Our metabolisms are slower. Just as I've got older, my metabolism is slower, it's just harder for me to achieve the results that I want to achieve. I'm just weaker because I'm old now. I'm older, so I'm gonna be weaker. We only have to really look at cake when we get to our 40s and we put 2 pounds on. Is that true? I want you to question yourselves. And I want to read some facts out. Now, the many videos in this before in the past, females and males are completely different. But let's look at this impartially and let's just look at the facts, how we can achieve results regardless of our age. Now, our metabolisms are at our highest when we're like 1 year old, and then it gradually declines throughout our childhood until we get to about 20 years old, where generally our metabolism will generally stabilize. Until we get to about 60, and then it has a slow decline of a small percentage over a period of time, but as we get towards 80s, 90s, that is quite significant. So, that is the actual facts. Now that can vary from study to study and things like that, but that's what I genuinely believe is to be true. So some people do have faster metabolisms, right? Some people can eat more food. That is an actual thing. That is an actual fact. You can't deny that. But what I would argue is the person with the faster metabolism has always had a faster metabolism. They've always had a fast metabolism since their teenage years, in the 20s, and now in the 40s. They're not a 40-year-old person and they've just got this fast metabolism, but you as a 40-year-old person have just got a slow metabolism because yours has slowed down. It's not, the person with the fast metabolism has always had it, right? So that's what I want you to bear in mind. What really happens, what is going to be a big factor when it comes to age slowing us down? We slow down. As we get older, it gets harder for us to move and be as active as we once were. So just as a byproduct of us generally slowing down as people, generally moving less, generally slowly putting on the pounds because we've probably discovered more alcohol and bad food and stress at work and things like that, that has actually made us slow down. It makes us harder to move. We get lazy. We eat more, we drink more, we exercise less. That is inherently what is happening. We treat the gym like a fad, not a must. We have 6 good months, then we have another 6 months off because work gets too busy, or something happens and we lose motivation, or we do a month here and a month there, and we're fadding in and out of the gym. That is when our metabolism slows down because we're getting old. When we're really looking into the fact that, let's be honest, we're treating the gym like a fad. To conquer all this, we just have to be more consistent with everything that we are doing. Now, I want to explain some more facts as well. So from 20 to 60 years old, I generally believe possibly we do have a more of a decline metabolism of certain studies that I've read, but not that much, right? Not as much compared to when we were pre-20s, from when we was obviously at birth growing to when we're up then we get to 20 years old. That decline in metabolism has certainly been more than what we'll ever get post 20 up to 60. So how do we actually keep our metabolisms high? This is why THQ has been based around weight training, because we need to build a strong body. We need to eat a consistent diet with decent foods. Now, I'm not going to make this a nutrition episode. I want to make sure we sit down, we eat decent meals. If you follow these videos, if you're part of THQ, you understand what decent meals are. We make sure we hit our protein intake and we lift weights to build muscle, right? So we generally have a stronger body that requires more energy on a day-to-day basis. This will make it a lot more flexible for nights out, for holidays, for different occasions, and generally for our lifespan in general as we get older. If we find we generally have less time to move as we get older. So when I mentioned before that it's you that's slowing down, of course you're going to slow down because you have responsibilities. I slow down. I have more responsibilities. When we get kids, we're less of a priority. When we have a job, it's less of a priority to go and make sure that we play sports with our friends 3 or 4 times a week. We have a job, we have work, we have commitments. So of course we have less time to move in general. But if we have a better body with more muscle, we can actually make sure that our metabolism stays as high as we possibly can. And that is going to help us throughout our lifespan in general. So don't overcomplicate it. Yes, females are going to have a harder time than males. That's 100% of the fact. And we can split hairs all day we want about how it is harder when we get older, but the quicker that you get in shape from a young age and the more consistent you are throughout from 20 years to 60 years old, I believe from myself then, I believe that I am not going to have much of a problem when I get to my 40s or my 50s, right? I believe that my metabolism will be pretty much what it is now, right? Because I prioritize never having weeks off the gym, I prioritize my food, and I prioritize eating a healthy, having a healthy lifestyle, eating healthy food, and training on a regular basis. So when I get to 50, 60 years old, I fully expect to maintain the position I'm in because of the effort I put in. So next time when you look at age is just a number, I want you to think about this video and think about honestly the effort that you are putting in to your body transformation.